Hi guys, my name is Jay and welcome to my YouTube channel, or if you're one of my 40 subscribers, welcome back. I have no idea if these videos get seen, but if they do, I'm going to keep doing YouTube content for you guys. So, recently I went to Ulta Beauty about last weekend and I got some makeup products. My videos are going to be going in the direction of beauty, which is makeup, fashion looks of ideas of outfits that I have put together, plus maybe some videos in the future for future outfits. And it's also going to be on the occasional vlog. Probably won't be as this good of lighting, and it's, being recorded on my cell phone, but it'll be the best that it can. So, let's jump right into today's video. Also, I hope you guys, if you guys do enjoy my content, I hope you guys will click that red subscribe button, or if you're on dark mode, just hit the subscribe button and turn on bell notifications for all so you get notified every single time I post a video. So, let's jump into this video. Alright, so I normally wear glasses, as you can see them right here, but with this ring light, when I put them on, you can clearly see the ring light in my glasses. So, for this video, we're going to not use my glasses, because it's also going to be hard to put makeup on when you're, when you're wearing glasses. So, the first product I have is my foundation. My foundation is Fit Me by Maybelline New York, and it's a matte and a poreless type of apply, normal to oily, and oily skin, which I have, and it's in the shade of 102. As you can see, it's Fit Me. I'll figure out a way to reverse the video later so you can actually read it. Alright, so we're gonna start out with that, and I'm also using a sponge, a makeup sponge by Morphe X Ariel, or Ariel X Morphe. Alright, so I'm gonna apply this on my face, and we're gonna see how good this shade goes with my face. I don't have much of anything, so what I do is I put it on my hand, and I take my sponge, very lightly dab it, and then I take it to the side of my face, and I just start applying. And sometimes I tap, sometimes I do this. It's depending on how I'm applying it. Now this is very more my skin tone, a little bit more than what it normally would be, because my skin tone is very light. Welcome to being a redhead. Depending on how fast or how light or how slow you want to do your makeup, it depends on the tapping mechanism. For me, I have all the time in the world technically, so basically I could do more. I tap it in place, and if I need help blending it, I wipe it. I wipe it down like this. I still have to do my forehead, but since I got all this hair, I gotta do this just so you can see my forehead. Just make sure that when you're doing this, you're blending it correctly, because if you can see on the side of my face, you see I haven't finished. So there's an entire part of my face that you can just see the makeup on, and you know I haven't done anything with it yet. Like around my eyes. Make sure that you always want to get above the eyelids too. Same with concealer. And also be careful when you do it to make sure your eyes are closed, because you don't want to get any makeup products in your actual eye, because that just sucks. Especially knowing me, blind in this eye, my left eye. With the video reversed, this will look like my right eye, but I promise you it's my left eye. If I look like I'm a little cross-eyed, I am sorry. Trying to do this the best I can without making it seem like, it's my first time putting on makeup, because technically it's not. I've put on makeup a lot of times before. Sorry, I have a mirror behind me because I'm in my bathroom. As you could tell, it's the only place really with the best lighting, plus the ring light I'm using. So, also when you do it, you want to go a little bit down on the neck as well, like right under your chin, because people sometimes will look at this and they'll look at this. So when you do it, you want to make sure that you can also blend it out with a little bit more. And if you need a little bit more and you are using another hand, what I would like to do, like a little bit of a trick, not too much, just a tiny bit on the top, and then tap it out on your hand if you have to be using that hand, and then go back on the skin and then tap it. This is one of the softest makeup sponges I've ever had, and it's also from Ulta Beauty, which, you know, a lot of that stuff with a lot of money. Spent $60 on my makeup stuff, but it was worth it. The only thing that I really have that I've had for a while is my translucent powder and my eyeshadow, which are actually both the same company. Alright, this is a close-up of my face. If you were born male and you have the same problem that I do of facial hair, I would consider shaving before you start this video because you don't want any hairs growing or just being in the way of your makeup. Also, welcome to my eyebrows. I got stitches here from my accident, and when you look at my eyebrow, this one goes up a little bit more than this one, so it looks like that this one has been shaved, but technically it has, because this, you know, when I got hurt, it took some hair off. So this one is more shaped than this one. I actually don't have any eyebrow stuff. I'm gonna keep it my normal color because not many people actually have, you know, stuff for eyelash or for brows. They have mainly stuff for eyelashes, but I actually do have eyelashes. You can see them. They're very much, you know, they're blonde, which sometimes doesn't make any sense because, you know, I'm a redhead and yet somehow I have blonde lashes. I never understood it. But I also didn't try to argue because you never know anymore with these types of things. So the next thing, I'm going to let this dry for a second, and then while I talk to you about, you know, normally what I've been doing my whole life. So, you know, I recently came out saying that I moved into my new house with my boyfriend about 5 months ago. And, you know, I have a great job. I work at Pizza Hut. I work as a customer service representative, also CSR for short. I make sometimes tips, which apparently are having trouble with tips, so apparently I don't make tips, but I do get paid every 2 weeks, and I get paid actually tomorrow. So that's fun. So, yeah. So my next makeup product is a concealer that has a filter effect soft radiant concealer by Morphe. And I have not used this one before, but I've heard that it does wonders. So you're probably wondering where you would apply concealer, or if you already know, this is where I apply it. I apply it on the bridge of my nose, down here. I do it where my normal mustache would be. And if you run out, don't worry, you can always dip it back in. I do it down here on my chin, and I also do it under my eyes. You can also do it above your eyes too. Some people do it above their eyes, some people do it on their head. Some people also use bronzer, but I don't have any bronzer, so I'm using this below my eyes. You can also use it above your eyes too, because it'll help keep your eye makeup in place. But I use the same sponge. Of course, I would clean it before, but I don't have much time. Well, actually, I could just pause the video and then come back. So you know what, I'm just gonna do that, so I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back looking like a busted can of biscuits. So, I got most of the product off, and it's back, and it's a little bit wonky because I had to squeeze some stuff out. And now we're going to tap in our concealer. The concealer, you want it to always be a shade lighter than your foundation, because it's supposed to lighten up those types of parts of the face. And then we have above where the macchiato is. And then where the beard would normally be. Some people do it like just here, but I like to spread it a little bit more down here as well, because you want your face to look not as cakey. But because I'm a redhead and I have natural light skin, a lot of shades don't work natural with my body. But it also hides the fact that I have a lot of freckles and might have a lot of pimples too. But, you know, teenager. Alright, and once you're done applying that, if you touch your face and you don't have anything on your finger, which I have a little bit on my finger, then the applying on that is done. Also, I would recommend wetting your beauty sponge before you start, because it can help put it on your face a lot better and it won't be as cakey. Alright, so honestly, from what I can see, I really like the Fit Me version of this a lot. I really like the brand. It really works in the skin, the skin tone, not the skin tone. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The color works with me. And then this is a little bit brighter. At least it's supposed to be. It's a little bit brighter to lighten up those parts of the face, which is usually the bridge of the nose, under the eyelid or above the eyelid, and right, especially for males or those that were born male, whether you're trans or non-binary or gender fluid, whatever you are. This is also an LGBTQ plus channel, and we're open to anything. Just remember, no hate, because I'm non-binary and I'm doing this video for you guys, because this is something that I enjoy, and I don't like it when I get hate. Because just because it's something that you don't enjoy does not mean you have to hate on other people. And that's just the word that I've been trying to spread for years. Alright, so the next thing is my Revolution Translucent Setting Powder. It's a little bit hard to see because, like I said, I've had it for a while. And then I have my little brush right here. This is actually the same brush that I use with my blush. So what you're going to do is you're going to tap it out a little bit on that same hand that you used for that stuff, but not too much. What I do is I wave. You can see it starting to form up. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because you don't want too much setting powder on. Because the setting powder can add a cake look to your face. And you don't want a cake look. Some people like it, but you don't want too much makeup on your face because it just doesn't look as good. Alright, so the next part of my beauty thing is my blush. This is Juvia's Palace Blush Rouge, I think it's Rouge, Volume 4. And one of the workers, Cleo, at Ulta helped me pick this out. It's got a nice little mirror and these two really cute shades. So I'm actually going to be mixing these two, and you're probably like, Jay, why are you mixing those two colors? Well, when you look at the two colors, one's very light and one is very dark, and I want a mixture of both that's not too light and not too dark. So I'm going to take a little bit of the dark, and then just lightly apply it to my face. And now we're going to apply a little bit of the lighter shade, and I recommend tapping it off because you don't want too much on your face. Just tap and then lightly apply it on top. And that's normally what it looks like, is on this side. I messed up on this side, so I'm gonna have to redo it and come back again. But this is normally what you want, is you want more of a pink tone to your skin, not a clown. So, that being said, all you really want to do is just, fix it off camera, and then boom. Now we have more of a lighter shade here and a lighter shade here. Now this is a little bit more natural than this one. So the thing you want to do is you want to just keep moving it down with the best that you can. I actually have another brush that I can help with, just by moving it down, because you want it to look more natural. You don't want it to look, like a clown, basically. Alright, so my next thing is my eyeshadow. Now, I don't have much of a brush for my eyeshadow. In fact, this is technically supposed to be an eyeshadow brush, but I have tiny eyelids, and it's very not fun. So, the colors that I'm going to use for this is a Revolution Makeup Revolution London. It's Birds. This is the eyeshadow palette. And these are the colors inside. It has been used before, as you can tell. But these are the shades. I do not recommend using the glitter looks unless you want them to stain your eyes, because they will stain your eyes, and that glitter is hard to get out of your eye set. And we have some beautiful colors. My favorite colors is probably this green, which that color is Jungle. Then we have Macaw, Vacay, and Take Flight. Oh, and then the purple one, I can't exactly read it. I think it says Adventure. It's a very good one. It's a purple, and then there's a tail feather that's like a lighter purple. But I normally go with a blue and a green eyeshadow look, but for today's look I think I'm going to go for a blue and a pink. So the blue is going to be on one side of the eyelid, and then the other side is going to be like pink, and then I'm going to try to blend it in the middle together. I'm going to apply it with my finger because I don't really have much. I can apply it with a Q-tip too, but I don't do the lower part of my eye. I only do the above part of my eye because it's just easier for me to do. So I'm going to do blue here into a pink, and then I'm going to do so the same thing, blue then pink. So blue, blue, and then pink, pink, and then blend it in the middle. So we're going to go into the macaw shade, which is this light blue, and then we're going to fold our eyelid and we're going to go here. Make sure that when you do this though that you be really careful, because sometimes the shades can be very, very light, or you might just do that like I just did and then ruin your entire bottom. So this is normally what it looks like here. I'm going to go in a little bit with my pinky just so I can get the side here. I'm going to be able to just get this side a tiny bit, but not by much. Because when you look up, you should have blue and not blue and then nothing. So I need a tiny bit more. I can do right here, right next to my brow. I don't want a normal spot to just be there. Okay, so that's the blue. We're going to do the blue on the other side next, but I'm going to do the pink next, and then I'm going to go off camera and do the other side as well. So let's do the pink. The pink, I'm going to go into the tone of vacay, and I'm going to do the same thing with a different finger. With, you know, for this side, this is the tone. It's a light pink, and then that is going to mix in right here with the blue. Alright, so that's mainly what the pink looks like. You want it to dip down just a tiny bit, but not by much, because you know it's supposed to be a fixed look, not a non-fixed look. All right, so I'm gonna take this brush lightly and just try blending it a little bit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and this seems to just be taking the color away. It's hard to blend when you do very heavy shades, but you always want to try. Alright, so I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to go do this side now. Alright, so I adjusted the right eye and it looks a little bit better than the one on the left, a little bit more vibrant. I did not blend it because I like the vibrant color, and even though I want to like blend it a little bit, it just seems to be taking away the color, so we're not going to do much of that. So, the next product that we have is, we have NYX. It's a NYX, basically lip gloss. On one side we have a gloss, and on the other side we have this nice lip color. I'm going to do a gloss look for this look because I think that this shade is just a little bit too dark. So, all this is just a lip gloss. And then you have a nice little glossy look. And because it's a normal color, you want to make sure that you don't use too much, because you want to have a glossy look, but you don't want to have too much of a glossy look, because that just doesn't look as good. Alright, and then my last thing for today is I have Mini Continuous Setting Mist by Morphe. I've heard it's really good. So this is the type that when you spray it, it'll spray and it won't be like shh, 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 shh. So this one you just spray. Then you have your setting spray. Now that is the makeup look for today. This is the finished product. We have the beautiful foundation and concealer and blush, along with the lipstick and the earrings. Now, finish up this look real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, and then this is the finished look. Someone that I met at a concert, which is very surprising. But honestly, just looking at it with my hair a certain way, and it can go with any type of shirt, and even though this is like a blue or greenish shirt, it goes really well with it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said at the beginning of the video, make sure you hit that bell icon and hit that red subscribe button so you can subscribe and get notifications when I post a new video. Also, follow me on Instagram at JayLove_58 on my Instagram to see when I post new and when I post new content, new photos. I might update there for when my YouTube video is live and everything. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what I should do for my next look. Remember, with these colors, I have all these different colors. So just let me know what type of color you want me to do, and let me know if you want me to do this color instead of the gloss. Alright, bye everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video.